Hey guys, Michelle's Makeup Magic here, and I have something super exciting to share with you today. If you remember the last tutorial I just posted, I went a little bit over what people like to call high quality makeup and why I put quotes around that and why I recommend reading some of Paula's books. But today I'd like to prove that to you. I don't know if you can tell, but on the left side of my face, I'm using products that all together add up to under $20. And on the right side of my face, I'm using products that add up to over $260. Whoa! Can you tell the difference? A $260 face versus a $20 face. I just wanted to show you that price does not mean better quality, and I hope that this tutorial can prove that to you today. I hope that you can see exactly how these products are just as fabulous as these products. So I'm not saying that these are bad, but I'm saying that they're not better than these. And as I go through this tutorial, I'm going to show you each and everything that I use, and I'm not entirely sure that I went over price for each thing, but I can go over that a little bit after so I don't take up any more time. So here you go. This is the final look. And remember, these are two completely different sets of products on the left and the right side of my face. I also go over a little bit the difference between expensive animal hair brushes and cheap e.l.f. brushes. I use expensive brushes on the right side and cheap e.l.f. brushes on the left. I just want to show you that you can look beautiful without spending a lot of money. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and I hope that you think it is helpful, and I hope that you go out and save a lot of money on your makeup adventures. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, so let's start with primers. On the right side of my face, I will be using my MAC Prep and Prime, but on the left side of my face, I will be using my Pixie Poreless and Flawless Primer. One is over the counter, one is not. Let's see if you can tell the difference.
And again, one of the reasons you want to prime your face, guys, is first of all to protect your skin a little bit from all the ingredients in your foundation, but also it gives you a nice, clean, moisturized palette for you to put your makeup on. So you get a nice smooth finish when you are done with your foundation, and it also helps the foundation to stay all day.
Next, I'm going to be using my Lancôme foundation on the right side of my face. This is one of my favorite foundations. And remember, who owns Lancôme but L'Oreal? So I'm going to be using their over-the-counter brand on the left side of my face. Let's see if you can tell the difference.
So here I am using the Lancôme on my right for your left, and I do love this foundation. It goes on with a nice sheer finish, and it feels great on the skin, but take a look at how its sister product, the L'Oreal, looks on the other side of my skin, and you tell me if one is worth $80 and the other one is worth $10 if you can tell the difference. The one thing I will say about the L'Oreal foundation is it has the retinol in it for women with more mature skin, and that does sometimes irritate my skin a little bit. So if you have sensitive skin, I wouldn't recommend this particular over-the-counter foundation for you.
The left side of my face is the L'Oreal, and the right side of my face is Lancôme. The Lancôme is $80. The L'Oreal is $10. Can you see the difference? Let's continue. On the right side of my face, I'm going to be using the Smashbox. concealer, which I do like. On the left side of my face, I'm going to be using that Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer, which I also really like from over the counter. Now remember, the Smashbox I think was $28 and this one I think was $11.
So the reason I use the concealer here as a highlight is to bring out the areas of my face that come forward. This is part of contouring, and it helps to emphasize your facial features and your skull structure. Now I'm going with the liquid Becca highlight on the right side of my face, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. highlight on the left side. They're both liquid highlights, and the e.l.f. one is $1 and the Becca highlight is, I believe, $40.
And that's the e.l.f. highlight. Can you see the difference? Moving on. Now I'm going to use my Lancôme powder versus my Pixie powder. I'm also going to be using my expensive brushes, my higher end animal hair brushes on the right side, and I'm going to be using my cheaper e.l.f. and brushes I bought on Amazon for cheap on the left side. You tell me if you see the difference in application. Powder. I'm going to be using my Smashbox Carnation Blush on the right side and my Milani Luminosa blush on the left side because they are similar in color.
Here I'm applying my $30 Smashbox blush and the Milani $8 blush. I'm going to use my Becca highlight, which I believe was $35, and my e.l.f. baked blush highlight, which was $1. This is the Becca highlight on this side, which I do love. It has a beautiful sheen to it. And this is the e.l.f. highlight, which I also love, and it reflects the light beautifully to bring focus to those areas. Now I'm using the Lorac Pro $50 palette and the e.l.f. contouring palette, which was $5. When you contour your face in the areas that recede, this helps give a slimming effect to your makeup. I'll be using my MAC eyeshadow primer and my Naked palettes, which cost me $30 and $60 a piece, and then the e.l.f. and the e.l.f. primer on the other side. And I'll be using my Anaheim brushes on the right side and my Amazon brushes on the left side. Here I'll be applying Half Baked and Pistol from the Naked palettes on my MAC primed eyelid, and as you can see, the colors are beautiful. And brushes, we're usually told to use animal hair brushes because they hold more pigment, but you can take a look as I apply the e.l.f. with the Amazon brushes on this side here. I'm applying the similar colors to those in the Naked palette, and I'm using those Amazon brushes, and they seem to apply the pigment perfectly fine, and I don't see a difference in pigment shimmer or in how vibrant the colors are or in how saturated they are. I think that they are almost identical to the Naked palette's colors. $35 Lisa Waters eyeliner that's waterproof and no smudge is going to be going on the right side of my face. And the $1 Nabi eyeliner, which is also waterproof and no smudge, is going to go on the left side of my face. And as you can see, it works just as well and looks just as dark as my Lisa Waters eyeliner. For eyelashes, I'm using Christopher Buckle for $30 on the left side of my face. And as you can see, it doesn't do much for my lashes. It is not my favorite. And I'm using my favorite Colossal on the left side of my face there. So on the right side, Christopher Buckle, on the left side, Colossal, and look at the difference. Colossal mascara, as you can see when I put it on, is just, like I said, my absolute favorite mascara, and it really helps make my eyelashes look longer and thicker and more beautiful. And this is the final look, guys. I hope that you can see that there is absolutely no difference between the quality of these products. On my face, to me, they look identical, but this is for you guys to decide so that you can actually see the results when you use cheaper products on your face versus more expensive products. So there you have it, and I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you to save money in your makeup adventures. I also forgot to add, I'm using two different lip glosses, the $1 e.l.f. lip gloss and the $30 Sephora lip gloss. They look the same to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see so I can help you guys out. Thank you so much.